Hi, I'm Sophie, and this is Hanna, and welcome to my world. Hanna? Hanna! What you doing?
Oh, hi there. Okay.
You're all engrossed in your artwork. What are you doing?
I am making lampshades, wine glass lampshades.
Oh, very cute. Oh, you know, these would be perfect for like if you had like a little party and you wanted to put them on the table to give like a little ambiance, to give like a
Yeah.
little, or you know, they would also be cute as long as you used like a plastic wine glass, like this one here. If you used a plastic wine glass, you could use them as like a little nightlight for like a little slumber party or something like
Yeah.
that. So now what Hanna is doing here is she's basically taking a piece of vellum. Vellum is a special kind of paper that you can get at stationery stores. It's got a thickness to it.
Yeah, it's kind of more like, it's translucent, I think.
Yeah, you can see through it.
But can you use paper?
You can use paper. So if you don't have vellum or you can't find vellum, a piece of paper is just perfect. Just a piece of, you know, regular typing paper, regular Xerox paper. Now, I have on my website, Sophie-World.com, we have a template so that you can just print it out. And if you want to just use paper, all you got to do is just cut along these lines. So what you're going to do is you see here what Hannah's got. She actually traced hers. She put her piece of vellum on, just traced it, and then cut it out. You want to cut it in such a way that you get rid of this outside part here, you get rid of this little part here, and you leave yourself with basically kind of like a donut, half a donut. And then all you're going to do is decorate it with pens and markers. Now, if you're using regular paper, you can just use regular markers. But if you're using the vellum, you're going to want to use like a Sharpie pen or an indelible marker because this has a little bit of a slickiness to it, and regular markers would just kind of swoosh right off.
Yeah.
One of the things that's kind of fun about vellum, because you can see through it, is that you could like print out something that you like maybe you wanted to write your name on it in fancy script, or if you had like a special picture, I don't know, what kind of, no, I know what you would put on there, probably.
Harry Styles.
Yeah, of course. You could trace that picture onto the vellum, and then that would make a really, really, really cool lampshade. But what I've done here, and what Hanna is doing here, is we're just using different designs. And you can see we've just used some pretty designs here that are just circles and hash marks and lines, and they just look really pretty. Now this is one of my favorite ones. What we did here is I actually took a hole punch, and you know what I did is I just hole punched all around the outside.
Earrings.
And then I put earrings in it, and it makes really kind of like a little pretty lamp, don't you think? And it also
Yeah.
makes a great place to put your earrings.
You could put like little tassels or something on there just to make it little cute texture.
You definitely could. You could put anything really around there that you wanted. In fact, if you wanted to, you could glue around like ribbon or trim or anything like that.
Or like one of these, or the little flowers and.
Exactly. So to make yours, all you're going to need is our template that you can download. And if you can't download our template because you don't have access to a computer, all you need is really a piece of paper and a bowl. See, and all you do is you take the bowl, and then you use a smaller circle here, so a smaller bowl or a cup to make the other circle. You want to leave about, this is about 4 inches, so you want to leave about 4 inches. You want to make like a donut that has 4 inches.
Or in a little arch.
Exactly, yeah, like a rainbow. So once you've got it all decorated, we're actually going to stick it together with some double stick tape. And you know, one of the things that I should have told you about is that you don't have to use double stick tape. You can use regular tape. But one of the things I should have told you is that double stick tape is a great tape to use anytime you need to stick anything together that you can kind of see through. So what we're going to do is put a piece here. And I didn't cut it quite big enough, so I'm going to cut you a little teeny bit more, okay? Just a teeny bit more on the end here. And Hannah's just going to take this and pull it around and secure it.
Okay.
So I'll let you do that. So all you do is you pull that paper around and you secure it by running your finger down the edge. Perfect. Just like that.
And then you can take your little
You want to show them?
light.
And I've got actual glassware glasses here, but if you are going to be using these with kids, I would suggest using plastic glassware. If I had had a clear plastic glass, I would have used more of those, but all I had was this blue one. But you can see this is a plastic glass, and they actually now make wine glasses that are, you know, a heavy acrylic, and they would be perfect if you're using them with kids. Oh, can you figure out how to turn that on?
No.
She's just got a little battery-powered light here.
I'm having little failures.
No, that's okay. We just
Oh.
twist it on the bottom. These are a little tricky. They untwist to turn off, and then they twist to turn on. So we can put that in there. You can also get those little electric candles that are really, really cute. They kind of have like a little flicker. Now, you never want to use a real flame with these because these are paper, because they're vellum, you know, they could catch on fire. So you only ever use electric light bulbs. Now, what we should show them is that they can do
hole punches.
Yeah, and I love the hole
cute.
punches. These are hole punch too. And what you do with the hole punches, let me just move these out of the way here, is, let's just take yours off, Hannah. Just take your hole puncher, right? And just do that. So you can go to town and do that. What's really neat about that is that all those little holes are going to allow the light to come through, and then you get this really cool kind of, you know, shadowy effect. So it's really fun. So this is a great little way to decorate a table at a party, especially an evening party. If you're going to do like a little 13-year-old dinner party, maybe.
Like my mother would ever allow that.
That's probably true. And you just need a glass, some paper, a little imagination. You can have a great evening's worth of entertainment. You can make a whole bunch of these for your bat mitzvah. I don't think she likes that idea. For more fun ideas that are illuminating, come and check us out at Sophie-World.com. Maybe she will use these at her bat mitzvah. Ooh.
Oh, that one didn't fly. Shooting star.